I have had a lot of Yes Style boxes come in recently, so I have a lot of new Korean beauty products to try. So today we're going to be sitting down and trying out a lot of new Korean beauty products. Honestly, life has been hectic lately. I'm gearing up to go on my Ulta Beauty brand trip. And so when you see this, I'm pretty sure I'll be on the trip. So if you want to see what I'm up to, because it's really exciting and I'm like, oh, I can't believe I'm going on like brand trips and stuff and doing all these crazy things, definitely follow like my TikTok and my Instagram because I post about that kind of stuff over there as well. But yeah, preparing for that has been a little hectic because, you know, preparing for any trip gets a little chaotic. So I wanted to do something where I can just like sit down, chat, do something a little bit casual. But like I said, I have had a lot of boxes come in recently with a lot of new makeup, and I just want to sit down and we're gonna look at the information online. I'm gonna share with you guys my thoughts. We're gonna try some out and I'll show you the products. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and get started. There's part of me that kind of doesn't know where to start because unlike most of my like new and Korean beauty videos, I'll do like a full face, but honestly, this is gonna be very like lip and cheek heavy because for some reason it seems like there have been a lot of new products come out in those categories. So I just decided to go with it. I already have obviously my eye makeup on. So then let me go back to the Dewlike Jello Glowrizer. This is about $15 right now on Yes Style. And the reason that this was appealing to me is because this is meant to be like a glowy makeup base, and since I have dry skin, I thought this would be really nice. This has what they call the rose water gel layer, which has hyaluronic acid, squalane, polyol, I've never seen that word, and rose peptide. Got this very interesting texture to it and like beads in it almost. So I want to get a pump that's got some beads in it. So let's try it on this side of my face and just see what this looks like. Definitely fragranced because I can smell it. Not so much like the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip or the e.l.f. one, but I'm definitely feeling a little tack to it. And there's the side by side. If you guys can see a difference, let me know. I'm not necessarily seeing a very dramatic difference. But also another priming product that I wanted to try is one I just got in yesterday. This is from WAKEMAKE. This is the Moisture Boosting Compact. And so this actually, I was looking at it, looks like something I would really like, and WAKEMAKE has been coming out with a lot of really interesting products lately. So right now in Yes Style, this is about $18. There are two shades, a pink one and a blue one. I obviously opted for the pink one, which is the moisture boosting. The blue one is the pore blurring. This is one of those balm type of products that you apply with an air puff. Ugh. So I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, got some on the cushion. Ooh, and it definitely has a bit of that like brightening that a lot of Korean makeup products will call like a tone up effect, which honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of. I would probably like a product like this much more if it didn't have that aspect, but I understand the market that it's trying to target. I genuinely thought I was gonna like that more, and so far, it's okay. It's definitely very lightweight. Now, as far as my foundation, I actually did not find a new foundation that I wanted to try. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the Espoir Pro Tailor Bee Glow foundation. This is the new class one, but I use the shade 25 Tan, and I like it because it has a bit of a silky finish. So I'm gonna apply this and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna try more new makeup. Can you see a difference in my face makeup? Because I applied the same exact foundation to each side, and I don't feel like I see a difference between the Espoir and the WAKEMAKE, but maybe on camera I'll see it. Okay, so I did not set my foundation because I actually have this new powder to try from WAKEMAKE. This is the Stay Fixer multicolor powder, and I got it in 02 Light Skin. This is currently retailing for about $18 on Yes Style, and there are 4 shades. I picked the one that will hopefully look the best on my skin because I'm already pushing it a lot of times when it comes to Korean face makeup. This is designed for shades 21 and 23, but I am borderline outside of 23. So let's hope for the best. Ooh, it spilled. I'm gonna go ahead and try it with a puff, which is gonna be interesting because I'm curious, how would you like mix? I guess just like this? How do I get more powder out? Do I flip this? Okay, so I guess you put the plastic piece on and that looks like it. Kind of messy. Okay, so I've got some powder on the top of there. I'm gonna just pick all the colors up. I feel like this is over applying powder when I do it like this. These apply so unevenly sometimes. I'm gonna go for my brushes. I'm such a brush girl. Honestly, this is looking a little dry on my skin. I'm feeling very matte. What do you guys think? So this is where it's gonna get very interesting because I have so many cheek products to try. I really couldn't narrow it down. I have these from MAKEheal, which is another cream brand that I don't see a lot of people talk about, but I really like them. And these are the tinted sheer sticks. So I have 2 shades here. I left this one in the packaging so we could take a look. They come like this with a cute little sponge. And there are 5 colors available, and these are about $10 on YesStyle. I have 2 shades, one in 03 Sheer Pink Frolly and 04 Sheer Rosa. And what these are supposed to be designed to do is they are a tinted sheer stick, so they can be buildable. Subtle but natural pigmentation is what they claim, so we'll see what that means. There's a big difference between sheer and non-pigmented. Let's go for the lighter of the 2, which is number 3. It's this really cute dolly pink color, and I'm gonna apply some to the back of my hand. Whoa, that's wet. It's a pretty like wet formula. And I'm gonna use a brush to apply these because like I can never get these to not move my foundation around if I like swipe it on my skin. I see a little color. Oh wait, I forgot it came with a puff. Let me do it with the puff. So funny. I mean, it's just cute. I can definitely see the sheerness, but it looks pretty blushy. So let's try the other shade that I have, which is in Sheer Rosa. These are very balmy. Like, I don't know if you're gonna be able to pick up on that shine. I do feel like these are moving my foundation around a little bit, but it's also potentially because that powder that I applied is so flat. That's why I'm noticing it more. So I'll definitely have to try these a bit more to give my review. They're wet. I mean, they definitely look more balmy. I would say that these would be good for if you didn't have powder or you don't need to powder down your face, because these are definitely designed more for that dewy effect. And since I powdered down, they're just not going on properly. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and reset my foundation a little bit so we can try on some more cheek colors. Because like I said, I have a lot of cheek products to go through. Okay, so these I was very excited to see, and I'm also excited to try. These are from a brand I don't have a lot of familiarity with, but I know that they are a newer brand. It's Glow, and these are the Cocktail Oil Blush. I'm assuming why these are called the oil blush is because these feature several different oils: mango seed oil, jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, and apricot seed oil. These are $32. That's expensive for an indie Korean beauty brand, I feel like, but let's try them. We have Clover Club here, and then we also have Purple Flame. Obviously, this one leans more pink, and this one leans more lavender. So let's try Purple Flame first. And I'm gonna do the same technique and apply some onto the back of my hand and use a brush to apply it. Because if I were to just apply that brush directly to my cheek, I have a feeling my foundation's gonna move. This looks like a really pretty mauve color. That like blended right off my hand. I don't know if that's gonna show up on my cheek. Yeah, that's not gonna show up on my skin tone. This reminds me immediately of kind of those House of Her ones, and I just made a video talking about how I don't care for them because they just blend off the skin. And because they're so liquidy, they tend to just move the makeup around underneath. Even if you put these on bare skin, I still feel like they just slip and slide around. So it's not for me personally. I understand the appeal, but I would just never reach for a product. Yeah, my foundation's moved. I don't see it on my skin, feels sticky. Okay, let's try the other shade though, because I think this one I'll have a better chance. There's like literally fuzz sticking to my cheek now. I can see in the corner of my eye. These are not good. Next we have Clover Club. I have maybe higher hopes for this because like it's definitely more pigmented. Yeah, okay, I see it more on my hand. These are definitely, I see the oil in it because it definitely has a dew, which honestly, I don't necessarily mind that as long as it's not sticky. Okay, this shade's definitely showing up more. But it's moved all the foundation underneath my... Yeah, I'm just taking this off. These are expensive for what these are. They move the makeup underneath because they're oily. Oh, my foundation is just moved, and I didn't set it with powder, so it's not like this is the powder and the oil reacting. Oh, that's unfortunate. So the lash blush product I'm gonna be trying is from hince. I never know how to pronounce that. I'm gonna say hint. And these are the True Dimension Glow Cheek. I have all 4 shades here, and these are about $14 a piece, which for this size product, I feel like is very reasonable. And I'm gonna tell you now, these look absolutely beautiful. They are what I believe is a baked product, so they have a very lightweight effect. They're also very pearly looking and smooth, and it says it also has a clay texture. So the shade that I'm waving around here is G002 Mellow. This is G001 Blush On. Like, look at that dimension. We have, ooh, this is the G004 Bare Reflection. This color is like very pretty. It's almost kind of like a brick color. And then we have this fun color, which is in the shade G003 Shine Out. I'm not sure I have any blush color like that one specifically, such a pretty violet color. So those are what all of those blushes look like. I actually, I don't know where to start. All right, well, let's just go for this color because I was just complaining about a product not showing up on my skin tone. And this is, again, Bare Reflection. There we go. It's actually a bit more subtle than I was expecting. I was expecting that to be much more of a pop of color, almost highlighters, because there's a lot of sheerness to that, a lot of glow. And if I'm layering up on this, it's just gonna get shinier. So that's probably about as much pigment as you're gonna get with that. So that's actually kind of surprising considering what that looks like in the pan. I still think it's pretty, but definitely keep this in mind if you have a deeper skin tone. Let's just go ahead and layer that lavender color on top, Shine Out. Really pretty. I'm not gonna lie though, sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I would ever wear this on my cheek and go out. It's very pretty, but you can also use this on your eyes, it says. So I would probably more use that on my eyes. Since we're trying out blushes, let's just go ahead and try another color. We'll try G001 Blush On, and that's kind of that pinky color that they have. I mean, those are pretty, but definitely sheer. Then because I can, I'll go ahead and try Mellow as my highlight. So we're just gonna have mismatched cheeks. This kind of looks like the NARS Orgasm Blush. I'm sure it's not gonna go on like that, but definitely these are more highlight products. Which, to be fair, that's kind of what these are designed as. But just to keep that in mind, they're, like I said, more on the highlighter, less on the blush. Let's go ahead and move on to some lip products because I've got quite a few here that I also wanna give a go that we're gonna just try on, swipe off, try on, swipe off. And the first one that I wanna try are from, again, WAKEMAKE. These are the Dewy Gel Maxi Gloss. There are 13 shades. I got 3 shades, and so I think I'll probably do a separate video trying on more of these and giving you a more in-depth review, but these are supposed to have a high shine finish. They're about $12 on YesStyle, and they are supposed to have a little bit of a plumping effect. That blue one looks pretty. I have the shades 3 Love Bae, 4 Tanned Girl, and 1 Spicy Martini, which is that blue shade. Let's try Tanned Girl. It's pretty lightweight. That's a pretty thin, lightweight lip gloss. I'm definitely getting tingles from the plumping effect. And I'm not seeing a ton of shimmer in this one. I don't know if this one's supposed to have shimmer. Looks like a little bit. It's very subtle, which I appreciate. I'm not someone who wears like heavy glitter lip products because when they wear off, you're just left with like dry glitter on your lips and it's just not my cup of tea. It's just not my jam. That's what it looks like close up. Honestly, very pretty. The tingle is very subtle though. So if you're someone who doesn't love like burny tingle sensation of a plumping gloss, this one's very, very light. I really like that color. So if you guys want to see the other shades, let me know because I think what would be best is for me to do like a separate little short video, whether that's a YouTube short, TikTok, Instagram, on those because I think that those would be something more people will be interested in too. Speaking of plump, I have another plumping lip gloss. This is from MAKEheal and these are the Plump Glow Lip Tints. There are 5 colors and I got 2 colors of these. These are about $9 on YesStyle. So these are supposed to be a glowy lip tint with a slight plumping effect. I feel like 4 is gonna match my look a little bit better that I have on right now. This is Pink Icing Glow, a stunning cool pink shade. Ooh, whoa, this is light. It's almost cooling too. I think it's a really pretty color too. It also has a very light tingly sensation. It reminds me of the Too Cool for School Fleur tints, which I really like those. So this is kind of different from the other glowy lip tints that I've tried because of that plumping effect. And let's go ahead and do a little swatch on the back of my hand and we're gonna leave it for a little bit and then swipe it off and see if it stains, because I'm gonna go ahead and remove this from my lips so we can try the final lip product. Last but not least, we have these from the Saem, and the Saem has been coming out with a lot of really exciting makeup products lately, so good for you, the Saem. And these are Saemmy's Crema Velvet Lipstick. There are 5 shades, and these are about $12. I have 2 shades here. I have 03 Rose Crumble as well as 01 Creamy Peach. I think I'll go for a Rose Crumble because I do, again, think that this is gonna be the shade that looks best with the makeup that I have on right now. These are supposed to be extremely lightweight. They're supposed to cover lip wrinkles for a smooth lip appearance and also have good adhesion. We'll see about that. Whoa, that's creamier than I thought it was gonna be. Smells like strawberry milkshake. Feels very creamy still. It's kind of crazy. I don't know about like camouflaging lip lines because I just have so many of them, but I will say for being kind of a velvety lip product, this doesn't emphasize them, and I feel like that says a lot. It also feels creamier than most other velvet lip products I've tried, so honestly, right off the bat, I like this. I'll have to see if this lasts long and give it more of a fair review, but that's really nice feeling on my lips. Okay, and let's go back to wipe that off. Okay, let's see. It's a very light stain. All right guys, so I hope you enjoyed sitting down with me and just doing a very casual, informal chat about some of the new Korean makeup products that have been hitting the market recently. Like I said, if there's any specific product that you want better swatches of, that you want me to give a more further in-depth review, if you want like a separate video on, definitely let me know in the comment section below, because I realize I'm kind of speed running through all of these makeup products so I can try and have a little sampling of each. Like I said, follow my different social medias to see what I'm up to and wish me luck, because I'm like so excited, kind of nervous, and like almost overwhelmed with gratefulness for like everything. As always, I hope you guys are happy and healthy, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.